Okay, we're back, and this time we're on Crazy Coin Flip over at Ladbrokes Casino. We haven't been back and visited this game since it first came out. We played a couple of sessions on it then and actually had some quite decent bonus rounds on it as well. This time we're playing on the 10p stake as usual, but as you can see on this version of the game, if you're here from the US or you're here from Canada, you'll see a completely different version of this game with bonus buys and different increased bets that you can do. None of that's available in the UK version of the game. In the UK version we're quite restricted, so we can only have one spin at a time. Oh, we're straight into a bonus round. We can only have one spin at a time, and that has to be 3 seconds between each spin, and we can't do bonus buys, and we can't do increased, power stakes or anything like that. So we've got what we've got. But we're into a bonus round straight away, so none of that mattered anyway. So I'm just going to try and build up the multipliers before the coin flip takes place. That's good, we're getting quite a few hits here on the blue, so we got plus 15 on the blue side already. And nothing's landing on the red, so we spent 90p so far trying to get these. It's not too bad, nothing's landing on the red side. 3 seconds to go. Okay, we've added another 12 to the blue, so hopefully the biggest multiplier is there on the blue side, because this is actually looking quite good. 20x on blue, 10x on red, so not brilliant, but if we add that 27 to the 20, so we got a 47x on blue. That'll take us up to £20 if we hit that, or just over. So blue side please. Yes, 47x. Okay, so that takes us back to the slot with a little bit of an extra balance on, so we can try and get another bonus round. Now obviously the object, there's 10 pay lines on this slot, and to be honest, the max win on this slot, if you just spin in the slot, isn't actually that great. I think it's like 100x or something like that, or not even, maybe 50x. Could probably look at the pay table at some point. So the max win on the slot's not great. What you're really trying to do is get the bonus round in the middle and get multipliers on those bonus symbols as well, which, as I said, in the UK version of the game we can't have any sort of extra boosts on those bonuses, so it is really hard to get a bonus round with a multiplier. But if you do, it's really good, so that's what we're going to be aiming to do. We've had one bonus round already, which is quite good. Good early bonus round, because this game can really burn through some money without bonuses. So you've got to kind of watch for that a little bit. You know when it's died. But at the moment, so there was a 3x on that coin flip there. That's what we want to see with the other two bonus symbols in as well. And obviously, and I not to keep on about it, but on the UK version of the game, there is also no autoplay, which is an absolute nightmare as well. So on the US version, you'd probably be able to just set up 100 spins and let it spin. But because of UK regulations, you can't have autoplay, so you have to hit one spin at a time and keep clicking that button and keep it going, and that's what we're going to be doing, keeping it going, one spin at a time. Oh, there was a 10x on that one. So they do go up to 10x on those multipliers as well, which is really good. They don't multiply each other, they just add on, so if you hit 10x on all three of those coin flip bonus symbols, you'd still end up with a 30x, you wouldn't end up with a 1000x or anything crazy like that. Which is a shame, but understandable probably. Chip away at the balance. Okay, 13p, what an odd payout. It was 13p, wasn't it? I think the max symbol on this slot is the bells, but oddly, so traditionally on a UK fruit machine, one of the lowest symbols would be the cherries, but I think that's the second highest payout on this machine. So if we can get a couple of those, it does give the balance a bit of a boost. I can't remember how much the max win is, but it really isn't very much, because that's obviously not the purpose of the game. You're not here for the slot, you're here for the bonus, you're here for the coin flip. Which we're going to get again. Nope, we're just missing out on that one. 15p on the aces. Still getting a few little wins. 7p. Getting a couple of wins here and there. So it does just sort of cushion the fall on the old on the balance as you go through these spins. But we are on a bit of a downward trajectory. We do need a bonus. And the bonus symbols have somewhat disappeared in these last few spins. So we do need them to start reappearing again. Ooh, just watching the game in the background there's 100x on blue there and 15x on red, so they've had 100x out, so we're just keeping an eye on what's coming out in the background. So this is kind of like probably not the best time to get the round, because I don't know if it would do 100x twice in a row, but we'll take a round if it comes up. You've got to try and get it when you can get it. Got a couple of those. So 25x and 10x going on in the background there, so that's okay. We get into the next one. Oh, so another tease. And again. Okay, we're in. Brilliant. There's no multiplier, but it's a standard round. And a round's a round. You've got to take them when you can get them. So let's try and add a little bit. We've only got 17 seconds to add what we can. Oh, there's 17x to add on. That's a really good start. And another 5x there. So we're building on the red side this time. 3x on the blue. So this is actually quite a good couple of spins. 6x on the red. So we go in with 28 on the red, 3 on the blue. So we're 1 in the red to land us the biggest side this time on this coin flip. What are we going to get? Give us 100x. There's a 20x on blue and 10x on red. Okay, so it's going to be somewhere near sort of 20 or 30 no matter which side we choose here. Which side we get. So 38x on the red, 23x on the blue. So we at least want the red one. Yes, okay, 38x. That's good. That takes us back up a little bit. A little bit disappointing on the outcome there. That was a little bit lower than the last two we just watched. There was a 25x on the one before and a 100x on the one before that. So I think we got in at maybe the worst possible time there. But let's see if we can jump back in again straight away. Oh, so okay, 2 symbols there. It was close. Oh, okay. Oh, straight back in again. Okay. Let's have another bonus round. Let's have a 100x this time. See what we can add on. You don't want to spend too much adding on. We got exactly the same as last time, about 17 seconds. And straight in with the 6x on the red, 6x on the blue, straight away directly after. So that's quite good. Oh, there was a 20x there. I don't know what the biggest coin on here is actually. I know you can increase them by going up the bet sizes, but I just don't really see the point. 6 on red, 9 on blue. So we're directly into the next coin flip after the last one we just had. So surely there's going to be a better amount on here. Okay, we've got a 50x this time on the red, so a 50x would be good. That takes us up to 56 on the red, 14 on the blue. We need you to land red again here. Yeah, decent. 56x. So that's not too bad at all. So I think on the 3 coin flip bonuses we've had, we've hit the biggest side each time, which is ideal. Let's carry on and see if we can get this bonus with a multiplier. You see, if we'd have gone into that bonus round with a 5 times multiplier, that would have been £25-30. That would be brilliant. So that's what we're looking to do. Aces and 10s, not too bad. Bit of ammunition back into the balance. The clicking and the waiting. 3 seconds between each spin. Madness. Is that all the kings here? I thought that was all the kings. There's so many pay lines from other slots in this that come out like quite often, but they're not actually wins in this one. Really is making us work hard for this next coin flip. 9p. Good God. Okay, with a 2x? Yes, we're in. And we've got a multiplier this time as well. It's not the best multiplier, but it's a 2x, so that will do nicely. Do we add to this? Yeah, we do, because we've got a multiplier, so it seems worth trying to add to it. Oh, that would have been nice. Okay, we can't add to it this time. It's not adding anything. So... Oh, okay. Come on, are we going to get one? Oh, the 50x. I didn't even know that was there. We didn't get anything to go in with, but we've got a 2x. So this could be up to 200x, this coin flip. That's what we're looking for. Let's see. Okay, there is a 100x there this time, so there is a 200x available. So we will take the red side, please. Let's do this. 200x. Come on. It's blue. It's 20x. Oh, whenever, you know, the one time you need a reflip would be now. But £2, so we've just missed out there, so that's really unlucky. Coming in with a 20x there with a 200 on the board is just, yeah, that's not what you want. Let's try again. Because the 100x in... Oh, we're going to get another round, so we're straight back in again. The 100x comes out quite often on this, so you get a much better chance of picking up something bigger. It's not like the coin flip on Crazy Time, which is pretty outrageous usually. On this one, you do actually get some decent multipliers coming out. Okay, so there's a 25 and a 12 on the one we're watching now. So hopefully the next one, which we are going to take part in 30 seconds time, is going to be a lot better. We're already building up that multiplier. There's an 8x over there. It's been added with another 5, so that's a 13. So we keep building. I'm going to keep building. So I like this multiplier to be as big as possible when we do go through. Give ourselves a chance to hit in a 50x. Another 5 on the left-hand side on the reds. Some more blues. That's actually decent, that one as well. One more spin before we go in. Okay, nothing this time. So we got an extra 22 on the blue and an extra 8 on the red. Let's add those to the multipliers that we get here and see if we can hit 100x this time. I mean, ideally, we'd like to hit that with a multiplier, but I'd hit it. I'd be very happy to hit it on its own. 50x, okay. So this is actually going to be quite good. So it's 58 or 32. And that's actually pretty good both ways. I'll take the 58 though. Yes, we'll take the 58. Okay, so all those slot losses recovered. We're back up to £20. And we get a 58x, so £5.86. So not too bad at all. Let's keep plugging away. Someone got 750x on that. Let's keep plugging away and see if we can get in with a decent multiplier here. I think the best multiplier I've got into this round with was a 5x, I think. And I think that's on one of the early videos on the channel. We got in with a 5x and I think we won 200x or something like that. But that was the last time we played the game. I haven't played it since. But has anyone else had any huge multipliers that come out on this and managed to build up some decent wins? Because it looks to me, unless you're playing the sort of boosted version of this game, it looks really hard to sort of hit a multiplier and get into the bonus with it. I mean, the bonuses are fairly frequent, that's good, but it just looks like getting around with the multipliers are a really, really hard thing to do. We've managed it with a 2x. And we're going to plug away for a while. We're going to keep chipping away and see if we can get into a bonus round with a multiplier. We've got a decent balance. I mean, with £20, you're seeing a lot of spins and a lot of bonus rounds. So hopefully we can get in with something a little bit bigger. I feel like it's going to come in soon. It's given the impression that it's due. Okay, so there's a 100x in the background there. Oh, coin flip with a 10x. That would have been huge. And we were only one symbol off. That's what we're looking to get in with, because then you got 1000x at stake. Okay. We're starting to burn through the balance a little bit now. This happens sometimes. A couple of aces there, gives us a little bit back on the balance. But we are starting to burn through a little bit. And the question is, with all these live games, how long do you give it before you decide to sort of call it quits? I'm going to give it a little bit longer. I want to give it a really good chance to... Or that, I think that was all the kings. I don't know how much that was. Maybe 30, 40p or something like that. I'm not sure. But that was all the kings. Yeah, I want to give it a decent chance to try and give us a multiplied round. And I know you've got to kind of sit out some sessions sometimes and plug away at that. So I'm prepared to go a little bit further. Oh, here we go. Oh, okay. So that was the 2 and spin tease again. That was close. So we've seen sort of maybe £5 or £6 now since the last bonus round. So this is definitely playing a certain way. It's definitely trying to collect. So, and I know this can go through some pretty significant spells without a bonus. So I just want to be mindful. So I think we'll take this down to £10. And if we don't get the bonus, I thought that was the 10s. It wasn't. Oh, coin flip with a 2x. Oh, that would have been good. That would have brought us back up a little bit. So we'll take it down to £10 and we'll see how it goes. If we don't get a bonus by then, I think we'll call it a day there. We've had some bonus rounds. We've had definitely had our chances, but it just hasn't worked out this time. Oh, and how is that not all the queens? Oh, queen flip with a 2x? Oh, again it threatens. It's threatened that so many times, and it did come out once, to be fair. But we've just been one off in this session. It's the story of the session, just being one off. One off of the round quite often. One off of the multiplied rounds. We did have the 2 symbols with the 10x as well, which gets the heart racing a little bit. Okay, finally we're back in. Boy, do we need a win here. So, it's taken us down sort of £8 or so, so I'm going to chip that extra 90p into this if I can do that in 29 seconds. Oh, straight in with a 5x for the red. So I'm going to... Oh, go on. Oh, so I'm going to chip away this 90p. Get a little bit extra in there, and then we'll flip the coin and see where we are. So 4 more spins, some more blues, that's quite good. Like to see that you're getting value for money on this little machine. Okay. Okay, so we'll stop there. We've got 4 seconds to go before we jump into this round. There are some massive multipliers showing just behind there, so I don't know what the last one was because I wasn't watching, but I imagine it was pretty decent. So we had 5x onto the red, we had 8x onto the blue, and we're on like the 3rd host here in like 20 minutes. What the hell's going on there? We got a 50x there on blue, we got a 12x on red, so we're going to add those on. We definitely need blue here. Based on what's happened to this balance over the last £8, we definitely need blue here to take us back up. And we hit blue, so we've hit the best side. I think we got 58x last time, right? So we're hitting the best side every time at the moment, which is really important when you're going through a spell like this on the slot, particularly. So fantastic, we're back up to 1770. Let's keep going, that gives us a little bit... 30-minute warnings now, good God. What is happening to UK gambling, man? Okay, we carry on. And we try and get ourselves another bonus round and hope that that's a sign of things to come. Put us back in that bonus round and just gift us a little multiplier. Preferably a 5x. I think a 5 or a 10 would make for a really very exciting bonus round, I should think. That's what we're looking for. We're heading south again here. Ooh, another bonus? No, really close. But yeah, we are heading south a little bit here with the balance, so we need something to come in a bit swift. And like I said, we'll take this down to £10. We'll just play it down to there because we've had plenty of bonus rounds, and we've had plenty of chances. But some, you know, when it's not your session, you need to know it's not your session. Oh, that was close. Had quite a few threats. Bad. Some 10s, a 2p, 2p. Should that be a thing? 0.2x. I'm not sure that should be on there. I mean, it would almost be... That's a 2x, that's good. So it would almost be better to get nothing at that point than hand you the 0.2x. All the queens, not too bad. That's a 2.5x. So, but we are, even with these little wins that are coming in now, and that's actually not too bad, we are starting to make the journey towards £10, so we haven't got much longer. So, if you do want to see more of this game, it would definitely be worth heading... I will post a link, actually. I'll post the link at the end of the video to the last session we had on this, because we had a much better session. And we did hit... I think there was a 200x. I'd have to probably go back and look, but there was definitely more bonus rounds and some with multipliers. So, and sometimes you just you play a game, you know, you come against a game like this and just have a bad session. And that's what we're having now. So... thanks for joining as we have these last couple of spins. Do head over to our website at 10pgamer.com. We've got some merchandise on there along with some reviews. There's a review of this game, in fact, on that website. And thank you for joining. This is the last spin. See you in the next one.